Welcome to Nature and Health, your channel that is committed to bringing you effective information on health and wellness care. Today we will discuss a special topic that interests you. Erectile dysfunction. Best exercises on how to cure erectile dysfunction naturally. Discover in this video the exercise number 1 that will help you to cure erectile dysfunction naturally and that will reinforce your performance in the bedroom. It is important to keep in mind these tips that we are going to present every day to contribute number 1 exercise for preventing erectile dysfunction and improving your performance in the bedroom. Your self-esteem depends a lot on the topic that we present today, the importance of early treatment for erectile dysfunction. Please, to like the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive more information. It is the remuneration that you give us as an incentive to value our interest, effort and time in order to offer better and better information on health and wellness issues. Thanks and blessings. Today I am going to reveal exercise number 1 to prevent erectile dysfunction and improve your performance in the bedroom. This simple exercise will also help avoid embarrassing, premature ejaculation, allowing you to enjoy a better sex life with your partner, better and more than ever. In case you didn't already know, testosterone is the main hormone that increases your libido, sexual desire and muscle size. Unfortunately, this hormone begins to decline around the age of 25 and up. However, certain exercises can increase your testosterone decrease. For example, doing too much cardiovascular exercise, like running, jogging, etc., can lower your testosterone due to an increase in your stress hormone, cortisol. Non-exercise, which becomes a simple and very useful exercise for our sex life. Today I want to talk about a simple, no exercise, which is an exercise that you can do right now, while watching this video, and it is called the Kegel exercise. This Kegel exercise video is designed to help men with 1. Understand what Kegel exercise is like. 2. Overcome pelvic floor muscle weakness. 3. Overcome bladder and bowel control problems. 4. Overcome erectile dysfunction. 5. Improve support for rectal prolapse. This exercise is a no exercise because it requires no gym, equipment, or even real movement. Perhaps some of you may have heard of it. Unfortunately, most do it incorrectly. It is very important to detect which muscles are involved here. Kegel exercises are performed to strengthen the perianal muscles. Muscles around the anus. To flex this muscle, it is very simple. One way to describe how to do this is by contracting the muscle of the anus, as if trying to contain a butt or flatulence. Go ahead and try it now. Another way to do this is to stop the flow of urine while urinating. Therefore, while urinating, contract the muscle that will stop the urine, halfway. That is the Kegel exercise. Super simple, but extremely effective. You can literally do it anywhere, anytime and no one would know. How to do Kegel exercises for men. To get started, find the right muscles. To identify the pelvic floor muscles, stop urinating midway or contract the muscles that prevent gas or flatulence. These movements use the muscles of the pelvic floor. Once you have identified the pelvic floor muscles, you can do the exercises in any position, although at first you will find it easier to do them lying down or sitting. Perfect your technique. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles, hold for 3 seconds and then relax for 3 seconds. Try it several times in a row. When your muscles get stronger, try doing the Kegel exercises while sitting, standing, or walking. Stay focused. For best results, focus on tightening only the pelvic floor muscles. Pay attention not to flex the muscles of the abdomen, thighs or buttocks. Avoid holding your breath. Breathe normally during exercises. Repeat 3 times a day. Aim to do at least 3 sets of 10 repetitions per day. When should you do the Kegel exercises? Make Kegel exercises part of your daily routine. For example, do a series of Kegel exercises every time you do a routine task, like brushing your teeth. Do another series after urinating, to remove the last drops of urine. Contract your pelvic floor muscles just before doing an activity that puts pressure on your abdomen, such as sneezing, coughing, laughing, or lifting heavy objects, and during these activities. What matters here is consistency, persistence, and patience. Benefits. There are many benefits when this muscle is strong: full erections, longer intercourse lasts, more stamina and prevention of premature ejaculation. Stronger orgasms. Healthier prostate. Improves for those who have overactive bladder or urinary incontinence or rectal prolapse. To help, I can recommend that you use your phone to remind you to do the exercise. You are an amazing person. Wow! You came to the very end of this video. Can you do us a favor and subscribe and activate the bell at the very least? It would be very appreciated from the bottom of our hearts. Also, if it's possible, like, share and comment. Thanks and blessings. Below this video, in the description, I leave you important information that can also help you for the topic we have discussed today. Erectile dysfunction. Thanks very much.